What's up, everybody? Briggsy here, and so we're fishing to play The Rock versus Triple H, or Rocky Maivia versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley for the Intercontinental Championship. When I first got on the game, and I was looking for this title, I didn't see it nowhere, and I was like, well, I guess they didn't put it in the game. Come to find out, I forgot that this match is in the game, and you have to unlock some of the belts. I know this belt you got to unlock, and then the SmackDown Tag Team titles you got to unlock those. So if you get on this game and you're wondering where they're at, you have to unlock them. Even knowing you buy the Bloodline edition or the Undertaker edition, and I think it's the Bloodline edition, you're supposed to have everything unlocked, but you don't. So really, you're just paying that extra money just to get the stuff early, because I think all that stuff you can just buy it later. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we're gonna get in this match, and then after this match, I guess I'll give my 2 cents on when The Rock returned, and right before he had a match against Randy Orton, John Cena, and why he came back. So anyway, let's go and get in this match here.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather.
So he'd be the first, and I guess Randy Orton's the second.
Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne, you had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock.
I mean, a lot of people like to say that, Roman, well, not really. Not people, but, WWE like to say Roman's a big deal, but he's not compared to The Rock. Rock's a bigger name than he is.
Championships,
and Roman Reigns ain't even a big name. Like, in my personal opinion, he's like, what, probably third on the totem pole? Because you have, well, maybe not third, probably way lower than that. I know they're probably not related, really, but they know each other.
In WWE history,
so I guess that. But I said it made no sense. Never mind, I forget what I said.
Over Hulk Hogan, Stone
Cold, I was thinking that they're all related, but they're not related. Some of them are not even related.
Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the
I wouldn't say that. He was close, but he wasn't rivaling
opponents
anything.
Down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting.
You can probably say he rivaled The Undertaker, but I wouldn't say he rivaled Stone Cold.
Recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has.
I wonder if he wrote this stuff or did someone else write all this stuff? He personally wrote it himself. But still.
The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia,
trying
would
to carry
find
on,
himself
trying to
challenging for the WWE Intercontinental
basically
Championship.
carry on his
Only a few
style of
months into
fame
his
by
tenure,
going
he
on
would
with his
be
dad's
matched up
name and
against
his
a
grandfather's
face
name.
that would ultimately become one
Trying
of
to
his
ride
most
off
familiar
their
and hated
coattails pretty
rivals,
much.
Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits
They showed this match
that have come to
here,
define
and then
him in
you
the years
play the
since.
match, and a
Tenacity,
lot of stuff doesn't
high
happen.
IQ,
Like,
and that
they get to do like a lot of
legendary
quick time
Samoan
events where
strength to ultimately
the characters do all this
surprise
stuff instead of
and kick off the first
you see in the video and then you play the match
championship
and none of the
reign
stuff
for
happens
Maivia.
other than a
It
few
would be the
things.
first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
First time recording, I didn't get why they did it on Thursday, but now I remember now why they did it on Thursday, because back when I was a kid, sometimes they would be on USA Network, and then you have the dog show be on, so they had to move it to another day, and that's why you had this Thursday night Raw, and not a Monday night Raw. I think that's why it was on Thursday and not a Friday. I know when I was a kid, a lot of times it happened on Friday, not a Friday, but on another day other than Mondays, because they were the dog show or whatever would be on USA Network.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
And the model, I like the model. The model's not that bad.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter.
This is my belt.
His opponent,
Go home with me.
from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is
I
scheduled
heard
to face
somewhere
another
that they were
challenger
talking
at an
about
upcoming show this Sunday.
like getting
He's
the
taking
WWF
risk,
rights
stepping
back
in
or something.
here against a newcomer,
I
Rocky
don't know, maybe
Maivia.
not.
Well, you
Remember hearing
can
something about
consider it risky. You can consider it overconfident, but
I mean,
any
they've
way
been
you look
WWE
at
for
it,
so long that they
it's
just
a
going back.
dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever
The updated
exercised
blue
your
blood.
right to remain silent? I am
Without the
tired
French
of all this
accent.
talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst.
I think that's what it was when he was in WWE, the blue blood, and I think that's what it was. I'm probably wrong, but that don't matter. None of this matters.
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking
His
more
chest
determined than
was
I've
so
ever
small
seen.
compared to what he actually would look like. And look at, he got the Take-Two CEO right here. I want to referee one of these matches. Yes, sir. Whatever you want. Just don't fire us. Okay, I won't. A few days later, you're fired. No! You said you wouldn't. I lied.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our
Something
current
nice to say about him.
champion,
Look at his pants. They're
Hunter
nice.
Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his
Tell me to
place
do?
and
Sorry.
respect his
Smash.
betters. Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia
The people's
is
elbow.
so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He
I wonder what
wants
his
to prove
finisher was at this
Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Take this.
Only one of these men will leave this ring our Intercontinental Champion.
Hey.
This should be a memorable match.
Get back in the ring.
And he
So we can
slides
carry
him
on the
back
next
to the
part.
mat.
We'll get up. I don't know what I did that for.
Catching a drop kick.
Do this again. My bad. Dang it.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley.
Ah.
He said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes.
Ow, my back.
In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know
Get off.
he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant.
Here we go. Look, don't you just love it when the referee gets right in the way and you can't see anything?
The Cobra clutch is
Another thing they got to fix with
Solid grip on
this, being in this mode
Trouble here.
is the referee getting in your way.
To the jaw, and that'll break things up.
It's not like I'll be making
Not looking
like
good in this position.
I'll make matches and you have to be in this, you know, this mode with the camera and then the referee just be right in the way.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young
Get the
fella,
next one.
we're going to do things at my pace,
Get up.
not yours.
Come on, some grandpa.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270 pound stud.
Come on, man.
Just
You
has
have
to keep us cool.
be out of stamina at this
Don't
point in
take
time. I
any
got 5 seconds to
unnecessary
get this.
chances
I've got to
against
start
a
the match
cagey
over again.
competitor,
Yep.
the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
With the lariat.
And we restart the match. I know I've already beat the match, but we're going to restart it anyway because I try to get this stuff in a matter of time. So,
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything
mother-
nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia,
Get
and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of
Time out.
in-ring competitor. This Rocky might first
elbow drop. Oh, knee drop, whatever.
The 1-2 punch
don't
of
matter.
high risk, high reward.
Get up. Here, take the steps.
Into the
That one a minute.
barricade.
Close enough. Close enough. Oh, man, you can't even...
Meeting the barricade.
Never got to do more stuff that you can do.
Wow. And watching from home
Outside,
is Rocky
inside,
Johnson,
whatever.
the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia.
Don't forget the first
Those
black
that have been privileged
Tag
enough
Team
to see
Champion.
Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off
Actually
the old
history,
block.
if I'm not mistaken.
Notwithstanding as well, the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't
we're
come
gonna go
any
ahead and do
tougher than
this.
Peter Maivia. DDT! Fight.
Maivia dishing it out
Go ahead
now.
and give me a
The
little
power
submission
of
move.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
All the leverage, rope break ends the
Ah.
hold.
Dang
Good
it.
ring awareness.
Come on, get up. I ain't got all day for this.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy.
Come
Rocky
on,
has to
man.
keep coming at the champion with big attacks.
I don't have all day for
until
this.
Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold
I know I've already
strategy
unlocked
that will
everything,
take
but still-
everything the young
Well, not
Maivia's
unlocked
got,
everything,
but
but
you're
unlocked
right.
everything for this
It
match.
could be his best path to his first championship win.
Watch the dude just keep stomping on me. And I can't do
Intercontinental
it.
Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts.
Restart the
We're
match over.
expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit
All right, yep.
the
So guess what? We're
WWE
going to go ahead and restart this match because he's doing this stupid crap. So I think I'm better off doing the submission move now and then throwing him
The
outside.
Intercontinental
and beating him up.
Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say
Come
about
on,
one
man.
another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley
Yeah,
is our champion
come
for
on.
a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor.
I don't care what
this
he is.
Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
That attitude is exactly why Maivia.
Look, thank you. Get in position for me.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Tap,
Torturing their
Let him out.
opponent.
Let him out.
In trouble here.
I said let him
A
out.
couple of elbows
Now,
to the jaw,
let him
and
reverse.
that'll break
Come on,
things up.
game. Told him to let him out, and you have him reverse.
Hunter on the receiving end. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that
Boy,
could be
get you-
a
get you
developing
jump-started on
story
bad
as this
knees.
match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart. Take advantage. Oh, look out. Whoa,
Big
look out.
splash.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A
Oh, acting like
right
you,
there.
acting like you old moggy. Get out of here. Bro.
Rolling into a monkey flip.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. What's
Come
it
on,
going
Trump,
to
get
take
up.
for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the
Got no
better
chance.
of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the
Sound
champ
like a
needs
song
to
I
put
heard
this young
before.
upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for
He ain't
graceful
putting nobody in their
fouls and
place.
upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
What a rubber. And into the pin. Title on the line. An early kick out for the challenger.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
I'm gonna do all the stuff I gotta
Championship
do
stake right here
for this match,
in
even though I've
Lowell,
already
Massachusetts.
got
We're
everything.
expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels
There we go.
forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Take to the sky.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today.
From the top.
Here we go.
Misses
Ow.
big time.
My back, my arms, and my face.
What grace. Float over.
Now your
the-
face back.
Float over, nice DDT.
Here we go.
Up high.
It's back. How is that like Umaga?
From the top.
Yeah.
Incredible impact. Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't
Oh,
think
man.
Helmsley had that scouted
I
at
just
all.
did what you told me to do.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
I did this like twice. You tell me to do the dive on him. I just did it twice.
Raw drop kick.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my
Nothing
pace,
better now.
not yours.
Rocky
From the top.
nobody
I missed.
punched to the stomach and stopped in
Okay,
their
you didn't tell me.
tracks.
Whatever.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly
Belly
to
to belly.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the...
Get over there.
Hunter whipped into the
There we
corner.
go.
Nobody
Ah,
home. Rocky
moved.
hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
What are you doing? Hey.
Helmsley
No,
muscling
stop it.
Maivia up to the top
Ow.
turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenge
Stop
tonight.
hitting me. Hit that guy. Hit the other guy. Don't hit me. Hey, what the? What? What do you say? What do you want?
This is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You
Oh,
really
that's what he's
think you're
talking
going to
about.
be
I was
Intercontinental
trying to
Champion?
get something
Up
else.
to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex.
Oh,
This could be it. Can Hunter
Baby
capitalize?
superplex. Not a real superplex, just a baby one.
This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
I don't think so,
Still
buddy.
not enough to put
No,
out
only
the
two.
flame
Dang it.
of Rocky Maivia.
Hey,
Hunter
I don't know
has
the
to
company
be
made this
asking
game,
himself,
man.
what
Or
else
run
do
it.
I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer,
Good.
gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I
Pedigree.
believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky.
we go.
Taking his time, looking to put him away.
Ooh.
Maivia just collapsed.
Come on, man.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this
Go
matchup.
for it again.
Maivia's done. Official might want to step in.
We
Call
didn't even
this
try
one.
to pick him up that time. Come on,
The
man.
official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over.
I win.
Lifting
I'm
him
gonna.
back
Oh,
up
no,
again.
no,
Rocky's
no,
second.
no,
Shoulders
no,
down.
no, come on, no, get
Rocky wins the
out.
title.
What?
Rocky
Sorry,
Maivia
I'm probably being
has
obnoxious,
shot
but,
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Have much else to say about it.
And the new
Try to focus on these matches to get them done. I can't even.
Rocky
Can't do both.
Maivia.
We have
Yeah,
a new
Intercontinental Champion.
Intercontinental Champion.
IC title. And boom. Did all the stuff I did before. And that is it for this match. So like I was going to say earlier, like when The Rock came back, you know, the only way he came back was so he could use The Rock name. Because I guarantee you when he was in Hollywood, he tried to get in these movies, you know, when he was getting all these terrible movies like Tooth Fairy and all that kind of stuff. His agent was like, we got The Rock, he wants to be in the next, well, not The Rock, but we got Dwayne Johnson, he wants to be in the next movie. And they're like, who? Dwayne Johnson. Never heard of him. You never heard of Dwayne Johnson, really? No, never heard of him. Who is he? Maybe you know him better as The Rock. The Rock. Well, his name's Dwayne. Yeah, his name's Dwayne. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, what about it? Well, he wants to be in the next movie. Oh, okay. Does he own the right to The Rock? No, he doesn't own the right to The Rock name. No, he don't. It's kind of a thing. They can't use it without his permission, and he can't use it without their permission type thing. So, you know, but he still wants to be in the movie though. I mean, he's a good actor. Does all kinds of. And they're probably like, no, we're not interested. If you get The Rock in his name, we'll be interested. And that's why he came back, so he can start using The Rock name. Because like I said, from what I remember, and I'm sorry if I said it too so fast, but from what I remember, they had a contract where he couldn't use The Rock without their permission, and they couldn't use the name The Rock without his permission. And so that's why he came back, so he can use the Rock name. And you look at all his other stuff, and then when he bought the XFL from Vince, because it failed, that was part of the deal for him to own The Rock. He would probably say, "I'll buy the XFL if you give me the Rock name." Okay, sure, I'll give you. Yeah, I can do that. And then that's why The Rock has the XFL now, in my personal opinion, is because he bought it from Vince in return to own the Rock name. So that's why he's going as Rock now. Now, someone else might say that's different than what's said, but that's just my personal opinion on how that all happened. That's the only way he came back. I guarantee he wouldn't have came back. But he wasn't getting any good movies, really, without the Rock in his name. And so that's why he came back, so he can use the Rock name. If that makes any sense. Hopefully that made any sense to anybody. And then like the Roman Reigns situation, like, I remember hearing that he's only doing this so he can get famous and go to Hollywood. And now, he's doing, more WWE stuff now, so I guess he realized that, he was never going to make it in Hollywood. So I guess it's going to be like, just focus on wrestling. But even when I said there's not very much else for him to do, really. I mean, he held the championship for so long. What else is there for him to do? Another thing I get into is the Cody Rhodes versus John Cena match. Hopefully, it's not so long and drawn out and convoluted like the last two Cody Rhodes WrestleMania matches. Because I'm sorry, I know people might have liked last year's WrestleMania match with him, Undertaker, John Cena, The Rock, Solo Sikoa, I guess the Usos, all these people coming out there like, ugh. The match carried on way too long. Like, those two matches, and then some people are probably like, I really like the Undertaker and Triple H Hell in a Cell match. That was a boring match, too. It went on way too long. Way too long. Like, however long they went, they should have cut in half. That's how it was so long. Same thing with Cody. They could have cut that match in half compared to what it was. Did I watch the match all the way through? No. But from what I could tell of it, it was convoluted. It was too much. It was a whole lot of stuff. And this year's probably the same thing when John Cena. Stone Cold's going to make an appearance, apparently, because he's even said he was going to make an appearance to help Cody. Last year he wanted to, apparently, but he said some stuff, family stuff came up, so he couldn't make it. And it was so short notice anyways to where he couldn't. So, but anyway, that's just my 2 cents on all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to say this one last thing. It's going to be a controversial topic, but it's just about as far as I'm going to go into it. I'm not going to go into my full thought on the matter. The Vince McMahon situation, I'm kind of thinking, in my personal opinion, my senses are telling me The Rock has something to do with that. Because, after all this stuff started happening, coming out, now he's automatically the CEO of WWE. Kind of strange. So I feel like he had something to do with the Vince McMahon situation. That's about as far as I'm going in that. I'm not going to go into more detail. It's just my personal opinion on the matter. Like, this is just my opinion. So allegedly, I guess you could say, but like, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying this is for a fact. But for my opinion on the matter, I'm pretty sure I'm right. And that's about as far as I'm going in that. So anyway, just want to say all that, and I'm sorry if that kind of made this all Debbie Downer type situation. But then I just felt like, saying my part about it. But anyway, that's it for this video. Leave a like if you liked the video. Comment down below. Like, if you want to carry on the conversation, we can do that down below also. As much as I can, because I don't want to get into too much stuff, because then I get in trouble. I might get in trouble with YouTube for the comments down below. So anyway, like the video if you liked it. Subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. And thank y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.